Hello, friends. Welcome back. My name is Camilla, and I just wanted to share something with you, some thoughts and some realizations that has become so clear to me today. And it is about our tendency to want to escape our emotions, to trying to resisting our internal state of being. And I do deeply believe that this is where our most of our suffering comes from, our unwillingness to be in the present moment with what arises. And I also do believe that for so many of us, that's what life is about, to trying to escape and trying to control and manage life so we are not so we will not be confronted with situations and people and things that makes us feel uncomfortable, to makes us feel what we do not wish to feel. And so, and I see it in me, I see it in my friends, I see it very much in my clients as well, that we think that if we just heal and if we just clear that, then we won't feel what we don't want to feel. But I really do believe that the magic is about not fearing our emotions, not thinking that they have power over us. And if we do feel like they do, to just surrender into it and to realize that it's just a vibration, it's just an emotion. Because what we resist will just persist, and what we accept, we move beyond, right? So I I had a talk with my son this morning. For a year ago, I gave him this beautiful selenite stone, and he has been carrying it around for a couple the last days. And we talked about it this morning, and I said that that this stone, it helps you to be able to be with whatever is comfortable. It will help you to transmute density and, oh, I don't know what word I used really, but um, and so he said, and he said, Mom, so will it help me to get rid of nightmares? And I said, that the beauty with this one is that it doesn't have to take them away, and the beauty with it all is that the nightmares doesn't need to go for you to feel good, but it may help you being able to be with them and not fearing them, and not trying that they are, or sorry, to just understand that they're nothing to, that they can't do anything, they have no power over you, and be comfortable in them. And so I really believe that that's the where our power lies, and our awakening. That's what awakening is about, to really realize that nothing can harm us. And I don't believe, I mean, it's a precious friend, and I love my little friends like this, but I don't believe we need them. We have the capacity, and we have what we need inside of us, but they are great and beautiful companions to hold on to on this journey. And there was another thing that happened this morning. I was out in the forest for a walk, and I was talking to my best friend on the phone, and uh, I think both our energies were high, and we had a beautiful conversation, just feeling good about life and everything. And as always, we share very deep thoughts. And then we just felt, and she said to me all of a sudden that, "Did you feel that shift?" And I said, "Yes, I felt it too." And we hadn't been talking about anything. We hadn't changed conversation or talked about fearful things or and like that. And she said, and I said, "God, I feel so much anxiety now." And she said, "Yeah, me too." And so we just like, what happened? What just happened? Because we couldn't really recall out of what we have been talking about. And so I told her what thoughts were coming to my mind while feeling these emotions, and she shared with me what was happening for her, what was occurring in her head that made her feel that way. And so we said, just okay, just stop. And we said, and I asked her, how does it feel? How does it really feel in your body? And she said, it feels like this scary emotion in my thoughts, and it's moving upwards, or sorry, in my stomach, and it's moving upwards. And I just want to feel like I want to throw up or something. And I said, it's just exactly the same for me. And then it became very clear. So what I always known, that it's just a field. So I said, it's just something that is passing by. And we haven't done anything wrong. It's not like we are not, because we had this really good chat, and it's like, okay, why did this need to happen? But the thing is, so we just sat down and we were breathing together, and we were just allowing it to become stronger, become bigger, and just move in the body. And because we both know that it needs to move, it needs to be felt. And so what I believe is that many times we tend to make our experience, our emotions, so personal, and I don't believe they are actually. And I believe, I mean, so many times we are picking up on the collective, and there is a certain field of energy that we feel as empaths, especially, and that is not ours, it's just in a collective, that is what is coming up to be cleansed for everybody. And so what we do many times is we try to understand, what is this about, and why do I feel this way, where did I go wrong, that kind of thoughts, that where did I go wrong, am I experiencing this, all of a sudden I felt so good. And so it is, but we can judge ourselves, because there's so many layers we have that needs to come up, and that needs to be felt from this lifetime and also other lifetimes. And we don't know exactly where we've been, we don't know what we have been experienced, even though some of us have memories. And it has been really, really difficult things and painful things, and it is coming up this lifetime to be cleared, and there is no way but through it. And that's what I told my beautiful friend as well. And I told her that we can't escape, and we don't need to escape, we just sit here together, and that's so beautiful when you can share this. And we just breathe and we allow it. And just know, dear ones, that when things are coming up, uh, it's because it's a safe space for us to feel we are now able. We are not in that war zone, we are not in that, you know trying to survive, feeding 7 children and living on the street. Most of us maybe are not. And so we are now able, and we have what it takes to move through and beyond. And what happens too, as it did for both her and me, is that our minds, when you feel something, your mind starts to tell you stories, what it's about. And we need to understand the mind, the brain, our human brain feels a threat, and it wants to know, where are the tiger, where is the threat, how can I escape it. So we try to figure out, what is in my life is wrong, what about my future is fearful. And that is just the reptile brain that tries uh, to do its work. And when we tend to escape into these thoughts, what we do is that we disconnect with what is going on inside of us. Instead of just being with it, we try to fix it. And so I said, okay, whatever you're thinking about right now, whatever scary things about the future your brain is telling you and my brain is telling me, we just drop it, don't go there, and just be with whatever is coming up right now, to be released, to be seen, to be felt, to be um, allowed, and to be loved. And so I believe that is really, that is power and that is freedom, when we are able to just be. And I mean, if there is a danger, we will know what to do. uh, yeah, so many cases there is not, and this is not energies to take this where we are supposed to take a decision from these fearful energies. So when your heart knows, you align, and when there is a right decision, it's even though it might be fear, you it's not this, it's you feel the difference between the trust of your higher self telling you what to do, where to go, and this fearful, panicked you, lower self that is just trying to keep you away from fear. So I think that is so important, and I see the progress in my clients is when they really are willing to, and they are, yes, because it is about willingness to meet and to explore, and not trying to, if I just change this, and if I escape this, and if I um, control this. And it's not about the outward things we are doing, it's our internal and inside job, right? It's just to surrender to it, and it's all right if it feels uncomfortable. It's all right. It's, we are so programmed by with trying to escape it. And I told her when we were sitting there feeling, I said, just accept it, just allow it. And she said, yeah, but it is then uncomfortable. And I said, yeah, but if you had never been in a physical body before, if you were an alien or something, and just came into this body, and you didn't have any label on what you were feeling, what feelings that we label as good or bad, it would just be an experience, right? And she said, yeah, then I wouldn't really been able to know if it was happiness. So it's just an emotion, and that's what it's all about. It's just a vibration, dear ones, and it just need to be moved through, and it is uncomfortable. I know it's, but actually, dear ones, the pain is in the avoidance of it. It is when we try to avoid. It is when we not want to feel. And it is okay. Be gentle and be loving towards yourself, and understand where you have been, even though you don't know everything. Understand where these sensations may be connected with, what memories are stored in these sensations. Be more loving towards yourself, and give yourself this big embrace for having this courageous heart, going through this, and having the willingness, because it is about willingness. Can I just be with it for a while? Can you just drop everything and just breathe? It's not going to kill you, but it's going to be very, very tiring to spend a whole lifetime trying to run away, trying to fix, trying to control everyone around you and your outside circumstances for you not to feel. Can you imagine the freedom and that is true sovereignty, when we, okay, let's bring it on, whatever, and whatever it awakes in me, I will meet it. That is freedom, dear ones, and that is true liberation, and what we are stepping into. So I just wanted to also do a transmission to bring forth some energy and some of healing, of freedom, and some blessings of for us to expand our willingness to allow the willingness to be with ourselves and our emotions and whatever is going on. And just allow and open up, dear ones. So I feel the presence of Archangel Michael with his sword of truth. And what he says, dear ones, is that truth is nothing external from you. It's nothing outside of you. Truth is your core. And when you bring truth to everything inside of you, when you witness everything in the name of truth, and that means not trying to escape it, not trying to change it, just being with it. It cuts through what he tells me. It is cutting through all density and all the pain. It is removing the blocks that is stopping the flow to move. And that is truth, and that is power, to return to truth of who you are. And there was, when we remember who we are, so I see where this is going. When we remember who we are, there is nothing to fear, because we are eternal and we are so powerful, the ones. I mean, to be in the darkness of our emotions, the hellfire, as a beautiful soul calls it, it is, when we are willing to be with it, that is so powerful. And so he helps us now to remember our power. Okay, demons. Power is truth, and truth is power. And us being divine beings is where our power lies, and that is the truth. Koro sholiar aniotro shayai isinyai suriali yatrai ku urusho ainia. So what he's doing right now, he's clearing the way of all illusions of what we are, to embrace more. Kurusha ai iniar alarana tush yarana, making way for the realization of who we are. Mur ununuliar ayekinia, sush au ukur uyulu us u ayenar, I ariash u uku awakiarana. So, and it's very much about the mental plane. So to be with what we are, to witness who we are, is to remove illusions. And what is left is us. Orosh u ayanati iakushaniara. Iaranana. So now, right now, just relax. Allow it to be dropped. Ku u sosh ayana ki arana. Does it mean to realize who you are, that you always are in bliss, that nothing is bothering you? No, it means that whatever it is, we embrace it and we are willing to be with it. And that the beauty of it, that's when we move beyond it. That's when we move out of the pain, and we may be in bliss, and we may be in deep emotions of pain, of suffering, of deep emotions at the same time, but there won't be actually any pain, because it just is. Urushanai kaka, and that's when bliss returns. Onoran ayana na shokukukushu iarasha su olorono koko inuraya sao ko so o. Be here now, dear ones. You don't need to escape. It's all in you. Noro shoa kianana. So cool. And when you add love to whatever is going on inside of you, You will radiate love and you will attract more love. I so sho oro shauko aokoko sono sho soliaran I ariaso soko Honoyoko. Come home to yourself, dear ones. Just feel how good it feels to no need to escape anymore. No need to run, no need to hide. Ayana itiso. Be here. Ain kisashu. O noro sho atayana. Siku anaya. Ioro shono. So tai kashu shonoru rayaki. Clearing your mental space, expanding, expanding. The fearful thoughts are very contracted, it's very strained. Koroshonoyo, nolo oroshoko. Aikai, and as we expand, we invite higher awareness. It's always there. You know the ones, you know how to do this. You came here to not practicing it actually, but to master it. Might be because we have forgotten a journey, but it's not the first time you do this. Oshonorukuya, it just takes the willingness and some courage. Kainarana koso. No 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 rasha sono kukuwayanai kuwayana. And the Grace Elohims are here as always when there is a willingness to take that leap, to go into the unknown, whether it's outside of us or inside of us. When we take that leap of faith, Noro Shonoko Ayana, Sinor Okokosh Ayana, they are here to assist us and they are able to take our hands. Because at that time we are holding our hands to be held. And they're able to guide us further. There's nothing to fear. And to know your truth and feel that lion and lioness courage in your heart, you're able to move forward with faith, with conviction, with trust. Noro Shanial Io Sonoko Iaranana Shos Au Koreash in I Oku. Diamond light washing your field. Sonoko Koko Aina Nana Yoto Shunayo. I hope this was helpful. It takes practice, even though we've done it before. It takes practice in this lifetime. And sometimes it feels very natural, very easy, and sometimes it won't. It won't. It will be very difficult, and yeah, you will have very much resistance, and that's normal too. And just be with yourself and allow yourself to be, and then try again. Okay, dear friends, take care. See you soon. Bye.